Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm going to be talking about how to bleach super thick brows. Bleaching brows was a really big trend this summer, and especially over the quarantine, I saw a lot of people bleaching their brows, and I decided to try it for myself. When I was looking up videos initially, or when I was doing research on bleaching brows, I really did not find that many helpful videos. So I basically made this video to show you guys what I think is the best way to go about bleaching your brows, especially if you have super thick brows like me. So first I'm going to start by talking about the products that I use. The first thing that you want to get is Vaseline. Any old Vaseline works. I have like the name brand Vaseline, but like I said, any type of Vaseline works, and you basically want to use the Vaseline around your brows. And when you're putting it around your brows, it's basically making sure that the bleach doesn't get on your skin so that it doesn't burn. So I think it's really important to make sure you have Vaseline. That's the first step. The next thing you need for bleaching your brows is powder bleach and also developer. So the powder bleach that I use is by Clairol Professional, and it's actually the blue bleach powder. It's by Kaleido Colors, and this is it right here. I don't know if you can see. And I just get the little packet because you really don't need that much bleach to bleach your brows. From this packet, I've bleached my brows 3 times and I still have a lot of powder left in here. So I would definitely recommend getting this one. And the reason why I got the blue one and not just the regular one is because this blue one is specifically for dark hair. So if you're taking super dark hair to bleach, to like bleach blonde, this is, I think, the best bleach powder to use. If you are using regular bleach, that's okay as well. But again, I just took precautions because my brows are like super thick. So I wanted to treat it how I would probably treat my actual hair if I was trying to bleach it. The next thing you need is developer, and I just have 30 volume developer. You can get, this is by Salon Care, the one that's like in Sally's or your local beauty supply store. They do recommend that you get the Clairol developer to use with the Clairol bleach, but it really doesn't matter, to be honest. Just make sure that you are not getting too strong of a developer. So the next 2 products that I'm going to go over, you don't necessarily need, but I think it's super helpful, especially if you have thick brows like me. I like to use these red gold color corrector drops. I get them from Sally's, and they're just purple drops that you can drip into your bleach so that it kind of tones it, like without using purple shampoo or something. It acts as a toner. It tones the yellow hues out of the bleached brows. And I use this for like anytime I'm bleaching anything. I use these purple drops and they work great. The next product that's really helpful for bleaching brows is this little thing right here. Don't know if you can see it, but it is the Absolute Perfect Booster. It is this tiny little bottle. It is similar to Olaplex. So if you are familiar with bleaching your hair, you probably use Olaplex, which is basically a hair treatment for like bleached hair. You can usually get it in like salons or stuff, but this is kind of a dupe for it. And I was really a scaredy cat bleaching my brows because they're really thick, like I said, so I didn't want to like burn them off or damage them. And anytime I bleach my hair or like wigs, I use this to protect the bundles because I get my hair from AliExpress. So it's not like the best quality grade hair. So whenever I do bleach it or anything, I make sure I use this treatment with it to protect the hair. So yeah, if you don't necessarily need this, but if you're a scaredy cat like me and you want to make sure that your brows aren't getting damaged, then I would definitely recommend it. It's only like $2 at Sally's. I would not recommend ordering it online because they overcharge you. The bottle is, let me see if I can get the bottle. The bottle is pretty small. Like, this is the bottle, and I have again bleached my brows like 3 times with this. I don't really use a lot. I just put like 2 or 3 drops of this booster in and I'm good. And same with the purple drops. I put like 2 or 3 drops in it just to make sure that my brows are kind of toning while they're bleaching, and that's it. The next products that I think are helpful for bleaching your brows are purple shampoo and conditioner. You can pretty much get any purple shampoo and conditioner they have at any store. Sally's, I know they have generic brands. These I got from Target. This is the Not Your Mother's Blonde Moment Purple Treatment Shampoo and Conditioner. So after I bleach my brows, even though I put purple toner, even though I put those purple drops in the bleach, I still go in and wash my brows with this shampoo, and I let it sit for like 10-15 minutes, and then I wash it off just to tone it again and get those extra yellow hues out. And the last thing that you're gonna need, well, maybe the last two things that you're gonna need for bleaching your brows, you're gonna need a bowl to mix the powder and the developer in. Make sure you don't get like a thin plastic cup because it will burn through. Make sure if you're using plastic, you use something that's thick. And also you're going to need a spoolie brush. The spoolie brush helps you get the bleach in your eyebrows. You're going to have to brush them both ways to make sure you coat each strand of your eyebrow with the bleach, because if you don't, it's going to look really patchy and you're going to have to do it again. One thing to keep in mind when you're bleaching your brows is that you're most likely not going to go from black to platinum in one day. It's going to take some time. Think of it as your natural hair. If you were bleaching your hair from black to blonde, you would not want to process your hair multiple times in one day to get to platinum. You know, you're gonna ease into it. So the first time I bleached my brows, I bleached them twice in one day, once for 20 minutes, another time for 15 minutes, and it was about the color of my skin tone. So it wasn't the blonde look that I was going for, but I was okay with it. And I waited another 2 weeks, and after I bleached it, then it was like platinum. So just keep that in mind. If you bleach your brows that first day, it's probably not going to be platinum. But if you are going to keep your brows bleached for a few weeks or a month or two, then wait till that second time to really get the results that you want. Lastly, I would say, yeah, just touch up your brows every 2 weeks. Yeah, I wouldn't do it any sooner than 2 weeks. After like a week and a half, you'll notice that it's growing back, but just wait until 2 weeks to bleach it again. Repeat the same steps. You don't have to necessarily keep it on for a shorter amount of time. I keep it on for about 15 to 20 minutes when I'm touching up my brows, and that should be good. But yeah, so now I'm gonna show you guys in the next clip how I go about bleaching my brows, and I hope this was helpful for you guys. And yeah, let's jump into it. So to get started, I'm just going to take my spoolie brush and brush my brows into shape so that I can put Vaseline around them. I like to use an angled brush when I'm putting Vaseline around my eyebrows, but you can use your finger and that works just fine. Again, the Vaseline is an important step just to make sure that you don't get any bleach on your skin. Now I'm going to take my powder and developer. I didn't mix it on camera, but you really don't need that much powder or that much developer. You want to mix it until it gets to about toothpaste consistency. Then after mixing the powder and developer, go ahead and add some drops of the purple toner and the absolute booster. Next, I'm just applying the bleach to my eyebrows with the spoolie brush. Even though I have Vaseline around my eyebrows, I'm still being careful to make sure I'm not using like an excessive amount of bleach. Now I'm going against the grain with the spoolie brush to make sure that I'm coating each strand with bleach. If you end up getting bleach on your skin, don't be afraid to just take your brush and wipe it right off. This is something that I forgot to mention in the first half of the video, but you also want to make sure that you have some type of plastic wrap to put on top of your eyebrows. This just makes sure that the bleach doesn't dry out, because once it dries, it stops processing. So this is pretty important. So these are my brows right after taking the bleach off. They look pretty toned to me, but I'm still gonna go ahead and go in with the purple shampoo and conditioner. That's pretty much it. I just put it on my brows and let it sit for about 10 to 15 minutes, and then I'm done. So that's it for today's video. I hope you guys got some useful tips. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys next time.